Welcome to Wonderslate by Smart eBooks from the best publishers. Subscribe and turn on the notification bell.
Topic for today's quiz is Microbes in sewage treatment. Question number 1. Primary treatment involves Option A. Physical removal of large and small particles from sewage. Option B. Biological removal of large and small particles from sewage. Option C. Chemical removal of large and small particles from sewage. Option D. Both B and C. The correct answer is Option A. Physical removal of large and small particles from sewage. Primary treatment of sewage is the process of removal of small and large, floating and suspended solid from sewage through filtration and sedimentation. Question number 2. In primary treatment of sewage, the floating debris is removed by passing the sewage through wire mesh screens. This is known as Option A. Sequential filtration. Option B. Sedimentation. Option C. Aeration. Option D. Evaporation. The correct answer is Option A. Sequential filtration. In the primary treatment of sewage, the floating debris is removed by sequential filtration by passing through wire mesh. Question number 3. Which of the following in sewage treatment removes suspended solids? Option A. Tertiary treatment. Option B. Secondary treatment. Option C. Primary treatment. Option D. Sludge treatment. The correct answer is Option C. Primary treatment. Primary treatment of sewage is the process of removal of small and large, floating and suspended solid from sewage through filtration and sedimentation. Question number 4. Sand and small pebbles are removed in Option A. Grit chambers. Option B. Sludge digesters. Option C. Aeration tank. Option D. Effluent tank. The correct answer is Option A. Grit chambers. Question number 5. Sewage water can be purified for recycling with the action of Option A. Aquatic plants. Option B. Penicillin. Option C. Microorganisms. Option D. Fishes. The correct answer is Option C. Microorganisms. Microbes or microorganisms play an essential role in sewage treatment plant by decomposing organic matter both aerobically and anaerobically. They help to purify and recycle the sewage water. Question number 6. Sewage water cannot be discharged directly into river because Option A. It contains high level of organic matter. Option B. It contains pathogenic microbes. Option C. It may destroy the flora and fauna of river. Option D. All of the above. The correct answer is Option D. All of the above. Question number 7. Secondary sewage treatment is basically Option A. A chemical process. Option B. A physical process. Option C. A mechanical process. Option D. A biological process. The correct answer is Option D. A biological process. Secondary treatment of the liquid effluent from the primary settling tank is purely a biological treatment involving microbial activity. Question number 8. In the biological treatment of sewage, mass of bacteria are held together by fungal filaments and form a mesh-like structure called Option A. Activated sludge. Option B. Aerobic process. Option C. Flocs. Option D. Anaerobic sludge. The correct answer is Option C. Flocs. Useful aerobic microbes grow rapidly and form flocs. Flocs are masses of bacteria associated with fungal filaments to form mesh-like structure. The growing microbes consume organic matter and thus reduce the biochemical oxygen demand, BOD. Question number 9. In the sewage treatment, bacterial flocs are allowed to sediment in a settling tank. This sediment is called as Option A. Activated sludge. Option B. Primary sludge. Option C. Anaerobic sludge. Option D. Secondary sludge. The correct answer is Option A. Activated sludge. In the sewage treatment, when biochemical oxygen demand (BOD) of sewage has reduced, the effluent is passed into settling tank. Since the sludge consists of active biological materials such as flocs, it is referred to as activated sludge. Question number 10. BOD of wastewater is estimated by measuring the amount of option A, carbon dioxide present, option B, biodegradable organic matter, option C, oxygen evolution, option D, oxygen consumption. The correct answer is option D, oxygen consumption. Biochemical oxygen demand (BOD) measures the amount of organic matter in water by measuring the rate of oxygen uptake, i.e. oxygen consumption, by microbes. Question number 11. BOD is option A, biochemical oxygen demand, option B, biological oxygen deficit, option C, biochemical oxygen deficit, option D, botanical oxygen demand. The correct answer is option A, biochemical oxygen demand. Biochemical oxygen demand (BOD) measures the amount of organic matter in water by measuring the rate of oxygen uptake, i.e. oxygen consumption, by microbes. Question number 12. The purpose of biological treatment of wastewater is to option A, reduce BOD, option B, increase BOD, option C, reduce sedimentation, option D, increase sedimentation. The correct answer is option A, reduce BOD. The growing microbes consume organic matter and thus reduce the biochemical oxygen demand (BOD). Question number 13. Good drinking water should have BOD level at option A, 9 to 12 parts per million, option B, 1 to 2 parts per million, option C, 15 to 20 parts per million, option D, 10.2 parts per million. The correct answer is option B, 1 to 2 parts per million. Question number 14. Which of the following plan has been initiated by the Ministry of Environment and Forests to protect rivers from water pollution? Option A, Ganga Action Plan. Option B, Yamuna Action Plan. Option C, both A and B. Option D, neither A nor B. The correct answer is option C, both A and B. In order to protect the major rivers of India from sewage pollution, the Ministry of Environment and Forests has initiated development of sewage treatment plants under the National River Conservation Authority. For example, Ganga Action Plan, GAP, Yamuna Action Plan, Satluj Action Plan, Gomti Action Plan, etc. Thus, option C is correct. Question number 15. When huge amount of sewage is dumped into a river, the BOD will option A, increase, option B, remain unchanged, option C, slightly decrease, option D, decrease. The correct answer is option A, increase. When huge amount and sewage dumped into a river, BOD will increase. Untreated sewage contains large amounts of organic matter. BOD is the amount of oxygen required to decompose the organic matter present in a water body. Higher the BOD, more polluted is the water. Question number 16. Microbes are used in I. Primary treatment of sewage. 2. Secondary treatment of sewage. 3. Anaerobic sludge digesters. 4. Production of biogas. Choose the correct option. Option A, 1, 2 and 3. Option B, 1, 3 and 4. Option C, 2, 3 and 4. Option D, 2, 3 and 4. The correct answer is option C, 2, 3 and 4. Question number 17. During secondary treatment, option A, primary effluent is continuously agitated in aeration tank. Option B, there is vigorous growth of useful aerobic microbes into flocs. Option C, reduction in BOD level. Option D, all of the above. The correct answer is option D, All of the above. In the secondary treatment, the effluent is present in large effluent tanks. Air is constantly pumped and the effluent is agitated. This results in rapid growth of microbial flocs, which are associations of bacteria and fungi. These flocs feed on the organic matter present in the effluent, thereby reducing the BOD. On significant reduction of BOD, the effluent is then passed to the settling tanks. Thus, option D is correct. Question number 18. What gases are produced in anaerobic sludge digesters? Option A, methane and CO2 only. Option B, methane, hydrogen sulfide and CO2. Option C, methane, hydrogen sulfide and O2. Option D, hydrogen sulfide and CO2. The correct answer is option B, methane, hydrogen sulfide and CO2. In anaerobic sludge digester, due to activity of anaerobic bacteria like methanogenic and sulfur bacteria, gases like CH4, H2S and CO2 are produced. Question number 19. What will happen to the activated sludge floc if oxygen is reduced? Option A, it will slow down the rate of degradation of organic matter. Option B, the center of flocs will become anoxic, resulting in death. Option C, flocs would increase in size as anaerobic bacteria would grow around flocs. Option D, protozoa would grow in large number. The correct answer is option B, the center of flocs will become anoxic, resulting in death. Without oxygen, the microbes cannot survive. If O2 is reduced, the center of flocs will become anoxic, which would cause death. Question number 20. Which of the following is put into anaerobic sludge digester for further sewage treatment? Option A, floating debris. Option B, effluent of primary treatment. Option C, activated sludge. Option D, primary sludge. The correct answer is option C, activated sludge. Activated sludge is put into anaerobic sludge digester for further sewage treatment. It contains biological flocs that contain bacteria and fungi for further digestion of organic waste. Thank you for watching the video. If you'd like practice this quiz, then download the Wonderslate app now. Link in the description below. If you have any suggestion for us, feel free to leave comments. If you liked the video and want to see more of it, hit the thumbs up and don't forget to click on subscribe button to get more updates of the future videos.